So today let's see how to operate our CNC controller MT15 from Lamor. To create the program, there are two main ways: through creating the graph or just inputting your data product. Let's select the first one and then enter the name. Let's say it's 02. Okay, so now I have my 02 program, and let's start with all steps one by one. First of all, we select our material. Our material could be mild steel, aluminum, stainless steel, stainless steel 201. Let's select mild steel. So after this, we need to select the proper thickness of our sheet metal. Now I'm working with 6mm sheet, so I input 6. The length, the length of my workpiece is 1 meter 500 mm. Here is the number of repetitions for this bend. So for this bend, I want it to repeat 2 times. And after that, I need to select the toolings. Here is the punch and die. I select the standard H120 die. Here it is. For the die, I need to select according to my metal sheet thickness. So if I'm using 6mm thickness metal, then I have to choose V48 because I multiply 6 by 8 and get this number. So after this, you can select what is the amount of your production. Let's say I need 100 of these products. So after these are set, we can go to bending angle setting. So I want the first step to be 100 degree. Here I input 100. The X means the movement of the back gauge, the X axis. I want it to come for 200 millimeters. I want to bend at 200 millimeters point. So for this data, you do not need to change it. For opening the die, I can input 80 millimeters, the distance that upper punch goes back after the bend. So for other information, you do not need to change it because it calculates automatically. So after this first step is set, I'm gonna do the second step. Here you see the button to create the new step. Yes. So new step is created. So here all the information is the same. Our material thickness and the length remains the same, unchanged. For the degree of the bending, I want the second bend to be 120 degrees. Here it is. And also for this bend, I want to repeat 2 times. So here it's 2. If you want to change, you just change it for 1 or for 3 repetitions before it goes back to the first bend. So for the X position, for the back gauge distance, I want it to be 250 for this time. So this data you don't change and the opening remains the same. After this, you click this button and you just save it. After you save it, you can just start working by starting the oil pump, clicking the start button, and now it's ready to work. So for the second way, so there is another way how to create the program. By opening the menu, you will see the second option called New Graph. After you set the product name, you will enter the graph drawing interface. Here, by choosing the section and clicking on the number, you can set the desired length of the section. You can zoom in and zoom out and manually control the position on the screen. By choosing the side of the section, you can add bends to the workpiece. By clicking on the number, you can control the length of the bends. Let's add another two bends. By clicking on the angle, you can adjust the desired angle. Choosing the bottom section and clicking the level, we can adjust the position on the screen. After you get the desired shape, don't forget to adjust the thickness of the material that you're working with and the length of the workpiece. After you set your shape, you need to assign the toolings to bend. Select the punch and the bottom die. After this, you need to set the process and the sequence of the bend. By setting it manually, you can control which bend performs first. Here, by clicking these buttons, you will see the sequence of the bend and how it looks like after the bend is performed. You can check the summary. After you make sure that everything is right, you just save it and go to auto run. Here you can just start the oil pump, and with clicking the start button, just start working.